So one of my intellectual heroes is John von Neumann, who was a Hungarian Jewish polymath. He was a mathematician. He was a game theorist. And one of the things that he did, he was one of the pioneers of using game theory. Do you know what game theory is?
Yes.
In economics? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to explain it for our viewer?
Yeah, please.
So a classic example of a game theory context would be the prisoner's dilemma, right? You capture two prisoners, you take them apart as the cops do. Each of them can either squeal, confess or not. And depending on whether, so there are four possibilities. Both can confess, one confess, the other one. So it's a 2x2 matrix. And there are different payoffs in each of these matrices. And then the question is, what is the optimal behavior? So that's called game theory because you use game theoretic framework to model what should be some optimal behavior. Well, in the context of the Cold War, that's when game theory was first being applied. The Russians can, or the Soviets can nuke us or not. We can nuke them or not. And so there were all these models that were developed. So, for example, mutually assured destruction is a outshoot of understanding game theory. And so for the ones who are watching the show, John von Neumann is the definition of how I think an intellectual should be. Very broad thinker. He can both discuss mathematics or economics or game theory. He died, I think, too young, but he got his PhD at the age of 23. Check him out, John von Neumann.
Wow. 23.
23 years old from Hungary. Incredible
wow.
guy. Yeah.
People like that just make you feel like such a dummy.